I'm not been able to complete my music journey, without a solo film. Though being a patriotic film, the soundscape is very romantic. Mario was one thing that I always loved, especially the sound. And there are kits which is actually named Mario kits. If I get a sample of a Mario and I place it in maybe Tama Tama Loge, so it's his destiny. Like Nirma sound I've used inspired from ads in this आंख मारे बिखरा हूँ मैं तो हवा में नजर ना आऊंगा खुशबू बन के तुझको कभी छू जाऊंगा मौका जो मिला तो मिटा जो फासला तो मैं बातों में ये बातें लाऊंगा क्या मेरी याद आती है क्या रातों को जगाती है तुझे मैं पूछना चाहूँ क्या मेरी याद आती है.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Thank
Tanishk
you so much.
Bagchi, welcome to CNN News 18. And that was, of course, your brand new song from the film Skyforce, for which you have composed the music. Hello and welcome, Tanishk.
Thank you so much, bro.
Tanish, the year is really starting on a very positive note for you as the music of the film Skyforce is garnering audiences' love. What is special is that this is the first time when you have done the music for the entire film. So
Hmm.
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How creatively fulfilling was the whole experience for you, Tanish?
It was really very big for me, as you know me better because you have been there since my start of my career, and I have always thought that I'm not been able to complete my music journey, without a solo film. And after giving so many hits, still I was thinking why directors and producers are not approaching me for a solo film when I have given so many other songs in different films. So that was always there inside me, that need, that thirst for a big film for me. And finally, Dinesh Vijan sir, who's always been a support, he guided me properly that, Tanishk, this is, if you have to do something in your life, and if you have to do something for music that you want to do, then this is the platform for you. This film will give you that respect, and that people tell you that you're a king of recreations when you are such a big composer. So that actually gave me a lot of confidence. And when I did the entire film songs, when I composed, I never knew that I would have done a solo film alone, you know. So thanks to Maddock for trusting my vision and giving me this opportunity. And it's a beautiful film. When you will watch it, you'll understand how emotional the film is.
So then, so what are the things or the creative aspects about the film music that you have discovered for the first time when you started work on the music of Skyforce?
The creative aspect obviously has been like normally when I work for other people, there is a brief of a single song in a film. Either it's a promotional track or one chunk of the film that okay, Tanish, this is the situation, this is the boy and girl falls in love, or इसने देखा इसको पहला love हुआ. तो in this it was the story from the seed to the tree, the entire journey was explained to me. This is how it was, this is how it grows, this is how the romance came in, how the victory came, how there was losses and sacrifices. So it was a complete journey for me in a single film. I experienced the entire emotion behind the film, and that helped me make the songs. It became easier for me to relate. So I think again, this film is a great experience for me.
So then, did you record the narration on your
Hmm.
phone by director, or how? What were the notes like for you? What are
The
the
notes was simple as Dinesh sir. I'll tell you, he though being a producer, he is very very supportive towards the music composer also, and he is always known for giving new talent breaks. And when we are working on a song, he was the first one to select the songs and place it in the film and give us a guideline of what is to be done. What is the situation? Does it match with the situation? So it was complete. I think a teamwork of Dinu sir with the entire music team. And obviously, when I saw the film and when I heard the brief, the narration, I already had that thought, as I told you, that it's the emotion behind the film that needs to be understood. So वो मैंने किया इसमें, and then the songs happen. So you know.
So then, what kind of soundscape you designed for the film?
Yes, the soundscape is very cinematic, and I have used a lot of strings because I love the orchestras and everything, and there are a lot of voices, choirs, and percussions also are there. It's a very, though being a patriotic film, the soundscape is very romantic and very emotional, and strings are very, strings are related to emotions, So I have used a lot of strings in all the songs.
So, are there elements that you have brought in for the first time because you were working on a full film? With
See, elements are all the same only, strings to strings, hai, guitar to guitar. Hai. But I think the blend that is there, that Indian, the classic melodies that are there, that with the Western equipment, Western sound, I think it's a complete blend of a cinematic thing. It has Indian elements also, and at the same time, it has Western elements also. So I think it's by itself, it's a very patriotic genre, you know.
But are there patterns that you have introduced or try to break? Like what
Mm.
you used to do usually, you said, okay, let me do something new this time.
See, again, I'll tell you, it's a film where obviously there are creative things, but most important than creative things is the soul of the film. I have the composition is very important. In the film. First, the composition was made, so the composition is very, very, very Indian because, as I said, it's about our country, India. So that inspiration has to come from the earth itself, from here, from my motherland. So all the melodies are very related to each other, and again, the arrangement fits with the song. I won't say it is coming out and something new is coming, but there is a lot of soul, especially in the voices that I've used.
So which are the singers that you have decided to
Yeah,
use?
so B Prag is sung the first Maya track,
Nine.
and Vishal is for the second track. The third track is a surprise, which I'll let you know in 2 days. And the fourth track is again a little bit interesting because both the voices are new. Again, I will tell you when the song comes out. And there is a Lataji track in the song, which is original voice of Lataji, and it is not a recreation or something like that. It's just a tribute with little chords behind, keeping the voices mean. So this is the structure.
What kind of research you've done for at your end for this film? Because this film is set in 1965.
Yeah.
Are there songs or sounds which belong to that era that you have used,
So
either in the
normally,
BGM,
it's
either
a
in the
good,
BGM
uh,
or as part of the
yeah,
songs?
it's a good question for you because there was an option for me to, do that sound, that era. But I thought because we are trying to do something for the Gen Z and the Gen Y people, and I wanted them to, you know, relate them through the music and then reach the emotions. And that's why I kept it very generic. The soundscape is, you can say that it's a classic, a cinematic, which has no year to it, because classic to pehle bhi chalte the,
But
strings and everything.
because the film has,
Mm.
I think, dogfight, the Air Force plays a
Yes,
big role.
yes,
Dogfight is
yes,
a big
yes,
part of the film. So, are
yes.
there special sound or what kind of BGM you have designed, especially for those
So I have not done the BGM of the film, but I have put a lot of sound in my tracks, which are there in the film, in chunks. So again, those sounds are very cinematic and very emotional, very symphony oriented, and there is one track in the song in the film which is a very dance and celebration. Over there, I have experimented a bit. I won't say I've done everything in it, like Western vocal chops and everything I've used. But again, it's very minimalistic, but keeping the core of the song, the tune, I've kept it very Indian. So that's the thing. It's a combination of both the worlds.
what was the first reaction of Akshay Kumar to the song?
He loved all the songs. In fact, I went there to shoot. He was shooting this song, the dance song. He was shooting it in Bombay only. I went to see him, visit him, and he was really happy to see me because I have worked with him so many times.
Yeah.
And that time he didn't know that I'm doing it as a solo because that time there was one song that we were doing. So he was really happy to hear. My, to he is like he is a very patriotic guy and very because I've done Kesari with him, and musically also he's very much um very much creative. He gets involved in the music. He'll tell me what is how is this sounds. What extra things I can do. Very involved.
So then माए की इतनी बात हो रही है तो would you please like to give us few lines of माए?
Yes, I would love to. ओ माए तेरी मिट्टी बुलाए तो ये दुनिया छोड़ के आ जाए, तू जो आवाज लगाए तो तिरंगा ओढ़ के आ जाए। ओ माए तेरे काम नहीं आए तो फिर बेकार जवानी है, बहाए खून तेरी खातिर जितना गंगा में पानी है। माँ अगर जान जाती है तो जाए, जाए रे माई, कभी तेरी आन न जाए रे। जला देंगे अपनी हम चेताएं तुझ पे ओ माई, कभी कोई आँच न आए रे।
Lovely, a lovely song.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Now that you've completed the music of Skyforce, how has your understanding of music processes changed? Has it changed
So
now that you've
I
finished?
won't say it has changed. It has enhanced. Earlier, as I said, it was like one song in a film, or two songs, or three songs, and the brief was very limited. I didn't know what's happening in the beginning or the end. Over here, I know the start and the end of the film. So accordingly, I made that song so that it grows slowly. एक सिचुएशन से दूसरा सिचुएशन जाता है तो एक प्रोसेस है. So that is there in the entire film. There's a dhaga behind, there is string attached. So that is what is a good experience for me, that when I'll do a solo film, I'll make it a point that there is some similarity in the process, that every song should have that same soundscape as you said.
Now, music creation is a collaborative process.
Yes, it is.
Do you think a backup musician is equally important to a song to, say, a vocalist?
Obviously, every musician is a part of the process. Without anyone, it's like a body without a ear or a body without a eye. Imagine कि एक organ काम नहीं करेगा तो you are अपाहिज बन जाते हो आप। तो मेरे लिए म्यूजिक भी क्या है कि एवरी पर्सन इन दिस प्रोसेस इज इम्पोर्टेंट, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट पर्सन ही इज द स्ट्रक्चर, ही इज द बोन स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द एंटायर सॉन्ग, द स्केलेटन। सो एज आई यूज अ लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रिंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स, सो स्ट्रिंग्स में वायोलाज होते हैं, वायलिन्स होते हैं, चेलोज होते हैं, तो देयर आर players individually over there. So everything is the symphony of people also. Emotion, symphony of emotions बोल सकते हो.
So then, how much importance do you give to, say, a drummer?
Yeah, very much. Drummer is the person who will keep the tempo of the song. तो जो pulse है, उनसे आती है pulse. Then bassist is there. Again, somebody who will give you that, that body, which is the entire space. The bass is the entire space, the loose. And string section give you, but it's a very detail में जाओगे तो it's there, every instrument is a part of the song, you know single instrument बज नहीं रहा है, everything is like a unison.
Today, music has been consumed on various platforms. We
Yes.
Reel, TikTok, Caller Tune. Do you also listen or take inspiration from the music of some of the video games,
Hmm.
like Lollipop Chainsaw or Crazy Taxi? Do you
Hmm.
listen to the music of some of the video games as well?
I used to. Nowadays I don't, matlab, I would love to do that, but I do listen to a lot of stuff, which is not just video games. There are a lot of other artists who are like trying to make a name for themselves. They keep on releasing tracks on SoundCloud or any of the platforms. I do listen to them. And yes, about inspiration, I do take inspiration. I learn a lot. The more I listen, the more I learn.
So, which music video game music track that you like?
So Mario was one thing that I always loved, especially the sound. And there are kits which is actually named Mario kits, like kicks and snares. They're named after that. And these sounds are actually 8-bit sounds. Lower quality, lower frequency sound. But again, every sound I think has its own destiny, you can say, to be in a song. If I get a sample of a Mario and I place it in maybe Tama Tama Loge, so it's his destiny it traveled through me and it went to the song. So every sound has its destiny.
But have you used any of the sound
Yes,
that
yes, I
the
have. In many
lyrics came
songs,
up?
I've used behind the snares also. I've used like Mario kits and all, drum samples because everything is layered. So
Which song? I see. I have to
I
go.
think I'll give an example. I'll give a very raw example. I've used sounds like from the ads, like inspired by ads. Like Nirma sound I've used inspired from ads in this Aankh Mare. That it's like a pickup of a sound, like a synth pickup. So
Yeah.
I have replicated that, that kind of a sound in that. So yes, it helps me.
Today many singers are releasing. They're releasing singles instead of album these days.
Hmm.
Everyone is obsessed with only singles.
Hmm.
What is the next big trend do you see hitting the music world?
See, I don't know what is going to hit on, obviously, because it's अगर मुझे पता रहता तो मैं शायद वही करता अभी. But I will tell you, I what I feel is that just say for myself, my experience and my view about this is that I don't follow the trend exactly. I try to create one for myself. And yes, I get inspired by trends that's there. Like Abhi, if you see, there are a lot of new independent artists coming up with different styles. If you see, somebody's doing synth classical, somebody's doing pure classical, somebody is inspired by Western things. I listen to them and I get the feel, that this is the feeling, the emotions. And then I try to put my emotions in it and create something new. So I think the future is also like this. People will combine ideas, collaborate with each other, and then get a new sound. And because now the social media and PR, they are so strong. So anything which is good and well promoted, I'm talking about good songs being promoted, not bad songs being promoted. So good songs, if promoted, then it will reach the crowd.
Well, with that, I want to thank you for talking to me and all
Thank
the
you so
best
much.
for Sky Force and what you
Thank you.
do next. Thank you so much, Tanishk, and all the best.
God bless you. Thank you.